Zonia here. I just got done moving the beehives back after having a new stand set up for me. I would have liked to have recorded the whole thing, moving the beehives and such, but I had my workers here helping me out with making this stand, and we were working in the pre-dawn hours. I wanted to make sure that the bees were still snoozing, for lack of a better term, before moving them. I didn't want to run close on time and have them finish when the sun is up and then be having them move the bees back when they're active. So what I did was I had them come at 6 a.m. and I moved the hives just a little shy of 6 a.m. I think I moved them around 5:50 in the morning. And I just moved the hives a few feet in front on little stands that I had here, little tables. And I did smoke them before doing it because they seemed a little agitated in the morning. And the smoke, that was my first time smoking these bees. It worked very well. The new stand that I have here, the legs go into the ground, as you can see, so it's a bit more sturdy. But the main goal was to reduce the surface area that ants can get up onto the stand from. So with this kind of a setup, it's a lot easier for me to control ants that are trying to get into the hives. I can, the cinnamon powder seemed to work fairly well, so I could rub cinnamon powder along these posts down here, and I would be able to hopefully completely deter the ants and not have any of them get into the hives. So that's probably what I'm going to be doing next here, because there are still some ants that were on the hives when I moved them there, and they're going to eventually find their way back down to the ground and leave a trail for their homies. So that was my first time moving the beehives. It went just fine. Didn't have any troubles. I had to dismantle the boxes, so I took the tops off because the tops are pretty heavy and set them aside. And then I removed the frame boxes, the larger sections. I removed them, set them aside. Then I moved the bottom board and the stand over, then moved the frame box back on top of them, and then put the lid back on top. These are pretty heavy, at least for me anyway, maybe not for others. I am not that strong and I have a compromised spine, so I'm not going to mess around with picking up something that's too heavy. Everything went well, so no complaints here. These bees seem happy. They're going out and about and frolicking. These guys are just getting started, it seems like. Running a little late. One thing I noticed when I took off the boxes is that the bottom boards need to be cleaned, and I did not do that this time around. Main reason why was because I wanted to film myself doing it. And not only that, I was pressed for time as well. So, next video will probably be me dismantling these boxes again and cleaning out the bottom boards. That'll be my first time doing that. Anyway, you've been watching Z's Bees. If you like this kind of content, give a thumbs up and subscribe. Click the bell if you want to be notified for updates. Zonia out.